Hello, hi. How are we doing? How are we faring? This swell evening. I'm so orange because of the Natlan colors right now. It's so funny. But it's also quite light out still, so it's kind of just reflecting both onto me. But that's fine. We can live through that. That's good. It's fine. Yeah, so I technically wanted to start this like last week, but I was so fucking done and tired that I couldn't do it. So now we have to catch up because it's, I think the event, like all parts are out, but it's gonna take at least 2 streams because I need to be in bed pretty soon. Well, soon. I have my alarm set for 11:30, so to get 11:30 to go to bed. I mean, like, the alarm is to go to bed, not to wake up. That would be insane. Well, unless it is, 11:30 in the morning, but that's not the case. It is set at 6 a.m. I need to go be awake at 6 a.m. tomorrow, but that's fine. We can live through that. What we're gonna do today is gonna start the quest, see how far we get. I hope I get far enough so I can split it in 2, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see. What is that? I split open my lip again. Happens to me all the time. I'm gonna see that is all up, running, clear, loud, and it's not there. Professional streamer. There we go. Hi, Paimon. Hello. Yeah, let's see. Do we have... Is that the one? Act 1? Okay. Let me just see if that's the... Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. Yeah. Also fun that we have our evil brother twin on that thing, because they just do not replace it for Lumine. That is actually quite upsetting, but also look at who we're gonna get. We're gonna get a little Auroron all for ourselves. Isn't that cool? But yeah, let's just kind of get into it and see how far we can progress today. Hopefully a lot. Okay. Hello, you guys. If it's like too loud, do tell me.
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Did something happen?
What the fuck are you?
Let's go take a look.
Let's. Hello.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Oh god.
Chill, bro. I'm thinking.
Chill, bro! Chill, bro. I'm thinking. Oh, it's Sifa. Hi, dude.
This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
This dude? You're a doctor! You can't just call your patients this dude. I'm crying.
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlasaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss.
Well?
He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters.
Okay.
We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Yeah. Aww.
Hey, Katina, what's going on here?
Oh. Oh, she's so sad.
Traveler, Paimon, a long time no see.
Yeah, I mean, I've never fucking met you. No, I have met you once in one event.
So basically, there's this young Tepetlasaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him.
He's all gray and not as vibrant as the others.
Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
Understandable.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milroy.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
Bro? And you are? Who the fuck are you?
You're that cuckoo thesaurus from the vet clinic.
What are you on about?
So this Aoife you just mentioned is actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out.
I can't.
For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston.
Phlogiston is funny to pronounce it that way.
As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
Yeah?
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
Yeah.
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Oh, baby. Oh, I love that, you know, the girl Thesaurus gets a fucking bow. Let them be fucking, I don't know, genderless beings.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
Maybe it's like a crystallized, like, wood chunk?
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage.
Fair point. Team stages.
Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
Possibly.
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in Natland for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh? For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them.
Yay!
Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Sure thing, dude.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
Yay. Alright.
What up, my dudes?
What up, my dudes? Your rep precedes you, bro. Respect.
I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength.
We sure are.
The name's
bro.
Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather Clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Where?
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends.
Hi, Iko. How you doing? We're meeting the guy who calls us bro and dude more than Ito does. It's crazy. Oh my god, them meeting, like Ito and Aoife meeting, would be fucking amazing, and everybody would get such a strong headache from it all.
The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Cute.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Damn, yeah.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
Hey, fucking healing a bunch of Saurians is still pretty cool. You saved so many Saurian lives. That was an amazing contribution too. A legend among vets.
Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
Thanks, bro!
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
That is a chickenless head, actually.
Seriously? Seriously?
True that. More wounded
True
were
that.
piling up by the day.
Oh my goodness. True that, he
Dude, the
says.
Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years.
Dude, the Abyss is no joke. I cannot take this man seriously.
There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet.
That's rough, buddy.
No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name.
I'm drawing a trend right now. I've seen it all over on TikTok. Now I'm doing it and drawing it. Hell yeah, I'm excited to see it.
If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
For sure it is.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom.
The broom?
My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Medicine born of guilt. I feel like that's gonna be important
Guilt?
later.
Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
You've got this, bro.
Heck yeah, I do.
Heck yeah, you do. Talk for a while longer. Oh, more bros and dudes.
Oh? Looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Whee! Lovely. Oh my god, you're so tall.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
All of them are so strange. You're so tall. You're so tiny. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who are you? Well, I know you, but like what?
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Okay.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
And that for one Saurian.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Aw, that's fun though.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out.
Whee!
Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flowerfeather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloomflower Trials.
Okay.
It was a combat exercise, held jointly by the 6 tribes, that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
Whee!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials haven't been held for centuries.
So you've been around for that? Is there some hidden story behind this?
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics.
Well, yo, bro, how you doing, bro? You good? Yeah, me too, bro. I've been good, bro. Drawing cute anime girls, bro. Yeah, kawaii, bro. Manly laugh. Nice. Yeah, so much, bro.
The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength.
Love that we have the green one, the blue one, I'm guessing also like a purple one and a red one, and another blue one of Thesaurus.
In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable. But they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower Trials obsolete. And thus, they were forgotten.
Ah, I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
Well,
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
no.
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
Ha 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 ha.
No objections on my part.
Yay.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part.
Woo.
I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mulani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
Woo.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
That's so strange that I do not think this voice fits him at all. Because he looks so young, even with his gray hair. Like, he looks like he's like 27 at most. And he sounds like a 60-year-old. I don't know. I don't think this fits him.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Fair point, we do.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
Hello!
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Hello. Yeah, I see it. Hi. Look at them.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Yippee. There they go.
Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
Truly. More of the let's sleep on a type, are we, Paimon?
But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
Bye, Kukuku.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
Alright. Kachina sounded pretty unsure right there.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time.
Yay.
Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
I feel like he has something to say.
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh, long gone.
Yeah.
Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
You could transform into a Telesaurus thingy. Haha. Hi, dude. Hooray! Cough, cough. Is everything okay, Milray? Do you want to eat something? Why don't I go pick you some fruit? Thanks for looking after me, Nyan. I'll be fine. Hello, Milray and Nyan. It's me, the Traveler. Who are you? I haven't seen you around here before. Have you come to visit Mirai too? Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, okay? Those nice humans have found a way to cure you. It won't be long before they've gathered enough ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals, so hang in there. You'll be on the mend soon. Sacred flame crystals? Ugh. Hooray. That's exactly what I'm worried about. Those nice humans have no idea how dangerous sacred flame crystals are. Dangerous? Very dangerous. They can beguile human hearts, turn friends into enemies, humans into something. Oh shit. Well, you're definitely sleepy. Mulray struggles to say something else, but he soon falls unconscious once more. Turn friends into enemies, the humans must be very careful. Okay. Beguile human hearts. The chiefs didn't mention anything about that before. Could there be unknown risks associated with using sacred flame crystals? But more importantly, if even the chiefs know nothing about this, despite all the knowledge they possess, then where did Milray and Nyan come to hear of it? Nyan, who told you guys that the sacred flame crystals were dangerous? A mysterious Kukasaur we met while fighting those big monsters. He was the one who told us. Oh. More. Yeah. I still remember how our friends were all running around in a panic the first time Milray passed out. Not this disease, not again. We'll need to find ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. But sacred flame crystals can beguile human hearts, turn friends and enemies. What should I do? Where did this Kukasaur find out then? Jesus. I don't know. You haven't said things we couldn't understand. Apart from us, no other little saurians wanted to play with him, and as far as I could tell, he didn't have any human companions either. But I'm sure he wouldn't have lied to us. He saved us many times, and we're very close friends. I really, really, really hope that Milray recovers soon, but if sacred flame crystals genuinely are that dangerous, I don't think that the way he would want I don't think that's the way he would want to be saved. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'll remind the humans to be careful. In the meantime, you take good care of Milray, alright? Just make sure he doesn't worry too much and gets lots of rest. You do that for him? Thank you so much. This is becoming more mysterious by the minute. With Moika and the 6 chiefs present, I'm sure everything will be alright. But still, I'd better find a chance to talk to Moika about it. Let's giggity go! Alright. Yay! Speaker chamber! Whoa! Okay. Let's fits. Whee! Alright, where am I going? Just in there? Okay. I'm in. Woo! Me.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea.
Woo.
Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
All of them. Moika, the first time I've ever met her. Woo! The revered leader of this land. Natlan's Pyro Archon possesses unparalleled power and an aura to match. The fight against the Abyss has been a long, ancient journey, where the echoes of memory and the warmth of love illuminate her path, fueling her resolve with an unwavering light. The road to victory is forged by countless heroes, and she considers herself merely a vessel of their collective strength. Today, Moika remains steadfast in her beliefs, guiding Natlan towards a new dawn.
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
Damn.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Yay.
Thank you, Archon.
Woo!
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Yay. And we're kind of too late to that whole thing, huh? Alright.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Thanks. Do we need
Huh?
it?
Good luck with what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
That's a cool shot. Hello.
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Oh.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then.
Yeah.
Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Do you know anything about sacred flame crystals? Is there anything dangerous about them?
What makes you ask?
We heard rumors that the sacred flame crystals can beguile human hearts.
I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible.
Are you sure?
The rules governing the Oda Resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it.
Okay.
In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
That's very true.
So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Woo!
Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
Yeah.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moeka.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Ooh.
Huh? Who could they be?
And all of the people we've met before.
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
Like Walani and Kachina and Pixel Boy 9000. Alright, bye. Who are we punching? Woo! Let's get outside. Woo!
Finally, you're here!
Hello. Yep, like I said. Mulani, hailing from Metzli? This vivacious girl is a renowned guide in Natlan and the proprietor of water sports shop Leisurely Puffer. As the brightest star in any crowd, her laughter and cheer ignite the passion of those around her. She believes there are two kinds of people in the world. Friends she already knows, and friends she hasn't met yet. Okay.
Traveler Paimon. So, basically...
Hi, Yansan. A petite yet powerful fitness coach from Tetokian. Though small of stature, she possesses great strength. She believes that true perseverance lies not in mindless exertion, but in following the right methods, so she advocates for sensible workout plans and balanced nutrition. Once the subject of pity in her youth, due to her physique, she has since transformed into a symbol of strength and is often mistaken for someone naturally born with such power. Yet deep down she knows that real strength is earned through hard work and is not a gift bestowed at birth.
Hold up, what happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is I get to go first.
Oh, we're fighting?
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden?
So...
They all want to fight us.
So, you know about the Bloomflower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the Springs?
What? We're our own tribe.
We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
Kitch! A fierce saurian hunter from Hutzlan. He walks alongside the self-proclaimed almighty dragon lord, Kuhul Ajaw. He honed his skills in the wilds from a young age and became an expert in subduing beasts and evil saurians alike. He takes on a wide range of commissions, firmly believing that all things come at a cost. His pragmatic approach has drawn both admiration and controversy within his tribe. Once a solitary figure, he now finds himself surrounded by trusted companions, ready to pay the necessary price to protect what is truly precious. Aww! Hi, Joestar!
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
We've met
As
you
the
before.
hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Jeez. Cheska, the peacemaker of Tlalocan. She is celebrated for her formidable strength and carefree spirit. Growing up alongside Kukasaurus, she inherited their wild nature and battle instincts, but also learned to understand the bonds and warmth shared between humans once she was taken in by the Tlalocan. At the heart of conflicts, she employs various means to resolve disputes, both in her role as mediator and as a way of reconciling with her base nature. In doing so, she protects her inner self while safeguarding the peace of Natlan.
Oh, so that's what's going on! No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming.
Yeah.
And And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives.
Oh god.
How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
However, we're gonna get so many incentives.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
Oh,
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How!
a how? Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. It's not a jaw. A how? Oh, man. We're back. All right.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Funny.
You little... Ah!
Oh, no. Oh, well.
All you can eat barbecue?
Salivating.
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
I don't think that's very much incentive. Also, I love that you've got the Zorro earrings.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Love that.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Huh.
Flying's kinda what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
Oh.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Oh, Paimon loves those too! Ooh, this is such a tough choice. Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others.
Kind of.
You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
Yeah. How about I join you all then? Tumaini belongs to all of Natlan after all.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
It is now.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
Heh.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Everybody.
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
For sure.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable.
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Of course, let's go. Whee! Aww. It's really cute. Hell yeah! Alright. Blueflower Trials, which is just quests. And starting an expedition to set off in search of ocean servers. Oh, we can do both! That's cool! Hell yeah. Alright, we can go trials first and then... both. No, not that one. We can go trials first and then go to the Saurian thing, you know? Maybe, possibly. We'll go see. Meep. Hello. Yay! Whoop! Oh my god! That's so cute. That's the Saurus expedition. Hello. Hi, Bello. Juno, Paimon, we meet at last. Welcome to the Bloomflower Trials. I heard from our chief that you're here to sign up for the competition. Yeah, but we're wondering what exactly the Bloomflower Trials are about. I'll give you a quick rundown. Not a big one, just a quick one. First of all, the Bloomflower Trials are divided into offensive battles and defensive battles. Defensive battles are simple. Just stop your opponents from attacking the tribe. Playing offensive is trickier. Assuming your tribe's lost its defense, they have to surround a horn and counterattack. To spice things up, we've added a special ritual item to the mix. Attackers can charge them up to destroy the defender's special barriers. And even if this is a competition, we don't want to see uncalled for violence or conflicts. Anything broken should be fixed, and if you see monsters, players clear them out. Oh, Paimon's head's spinning. Juno, did you catch all that? More or less. Don't sweat it. If you've got questions, come find me. The competition isn't that complicated. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time if you participate. Woo! Fun. Yeah, got it. Cool. Oh, it's literally just capture the flag. I see. Fun. Okay. Okay. Martial trial affairs. Oh, fun. Okay. So we get to like all of these. Okay. And then there's the Soaring Treasure Seeker thing. Okay. Can you stop that? Okay. And there's quests. Prerequisites, quests, I'm guessing that's this one. I kind of want to do like the quests first and then the, you know, the games later. Welcome to the Saurian Expedition Supply Station. Oh, there's some mean little Saurians here. Are you all going to out to find Ocean Zephyrs? Time and tide will wait for no man. The Ocean Zephyr picking squad's already left. Though these young'uns want to help, no matter how hard Mr. Aoife and Mr. Kakuku try to teach them, they don't quite get what an Ocean Zephyr is. To honor their enthusiasm, Mr. Aoife has let them join the expedition, although what counts as an expedition was left up to them. Whether it's yummy grain fruit or shiny trinkets, they can collect whatever they want. All that matters is that they get back safely. Paimon gets it. Well, they sure look happy. Stay safe, little ones. The outside world's full of bad guys. Woo! We're here to guide the little Saurians along their expedition. If you're interested, you can come check it out. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, I love that! Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. I kind of want to do that. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Alright. Do we get to go there? No, we do not. Okay. What do I need to do that? Need to go to exhibition matches. Wherever the fuck that is. Huh. I see. Okay, so that's like optional for later. Now it's time for exhibition matches. Okay. 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 We can do that. But you know, that's just like side quests. That's literally just side quests. That's crazy. Okay. I'll get to that later because that's a little tedious and I don't know if I want to do that here. But we can do like 1 or 2 levels if it's nice and easy. Alright. Hello. Start competition. Let's go.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go over our game plan.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy! We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
Great game plan.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless.
Of course.
There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
Yeah, they
In that
could.
case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
Alright.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani.
They won't know what hit him. We'll catch them completely off guard.
All right then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff.
Yeah.
I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
Of course. Do we get to trial character you, or do we have to have you? Oh my god, fuck yeah! We do! Oh, this is so fun. Oh, that's so fun.
Let's ride!
Whee! Whee! Ow. Oh, this is so cute and fun. I'm just drowning.
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people of the Springs thinking.
Ha!
Huh? They saw through our plan?
They saw you coming from miles away.
No choice but to face them head on now.
Let's
I'm
fight!
ready!
Oh.
All right then, time for a real showdown.
Alright. That's such an adorable little screenshot right there. Aww. Hi, tiny child. Are we just fighting? Oh, fucky.
Get back!
Claim these souls!
Hey, no slacking! Give this everything you've got! Let's shred, Sharky! Yeah! Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec! Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave. This is proof of our victory!
Oh, we have already. Oh, yeah. Cool. We have. I was like, what do you mean, plant a flag? But we've just switched
See
it.
that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
We're good.
You're finally here, other granny.
Other granny.
If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Babe.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Oh, he's adorable, honestly.
Shadow of the past! Mine to command! Locked up!
It's your soul in sacrifice!
Is that all you have?
Maybe. I'm just...
Clear the area!
I'm not taking a look behind any whale.
Wait, that's not
Actually.
Ho! Ah! Shabam!
Shapam. That's fun.
Target acquired. Chances are looking slim. Oh, perhaps it's time I got going.
Ow. Okay, where's the
All
next?
right! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too! Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Wow, looks like they're already on high alert.
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Hi, Shilonen!
Yay, you're here too, Shilonen.
They did mention reinforcements, but this is a formidable ally indeed.
Let's save the small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
Sure.
I can taste our victory already!
Woo. Okay, so do we replace the traveler with... No, we don't. Okay. Where are we going? That way? Alright. Can I... Nope. Well. Happens. Run. That's fun. Does everybody have, like, their signature weapons? Cute.
Hold up! That's where Shalonen's headed! Let's find another way!
Okay. Gonna go around the place. What?
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
There we go. So I wasn't quite wrong, I just didn't get the right approach. Hi. Hello. Oh, that's cute. Hi, guys.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow.
Yes.
But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Aww. Cuties.
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Everybody go say their catchphrases and now we go!
Singed. An epic wave! Carving wave, right here! Drilling down!
For the Lord of the Night!
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them. All right, how about we call it a day?
We call it a day. I won. I've never used these characters before, but it's fun.
Does that mean we've won?
I think we did.
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off cuckoo sword riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base.
Damn, Shalona.
That was well played.
Thanks for covering us. We wouldn't have taken the base the way we did otherwise.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
No.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back.
Oh, hello,
Yes,
you.
and they gave them to me.
Why?
Granny C. Lolly, are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I'm pretty sure she won't.
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end. That's awesome!
Even so, Lolly didn't notice anything strange about the sacred flame crystals. Am I just overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
Your hair is down, sweetheart.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
This is so, like, adult meetup coded.
Huh? Sure.
Kachina, what's going on? You've been unsure about everything so far.
In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight!
Yeah, something's going on with Kachina. It has been since we were at the little sick Saurian. Like, she's been like, oh, a little distracted, not thinking straight, not doing good. Yeah, it's later tonight. Amazing!
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left!
Oh damn, we arrived later than Kinich.
Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time.
Yeah.
time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
Sure. You get changed in a familiar spot. Okay.
Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
Oh, she's just asleep in the pool. Love that.
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord.
You have called the hot springs after yourself, Aja? Fucking Is he really just called Aha? Like H-A-A-H-A?
All the fatigue just floats away.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
Nah, she's just...
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water.
Cat.
This right here is more my kind of spot.
A kitty cat.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness!
Cutie.
Hey, watch it, How. You're splashing water everywhere.
She's acting strange. Well, slightly. Oh no, she's so eepy. She's so me. She's so sleepy.
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
No.
Kachina. Tevat to Kachina. I made Saurus crackers. Come have some.
Love that. He's just fucking just winding him up. It's like, you go in the box!
Okay. I'll be right there.
Oh, that's cute. That's so cute! I love all of these screenshots.
Kanich, you shirtless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Unhand me! Oh, it's so cute!
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
Of course.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun.
We should come over more often.
No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
Yeah, noticed that too.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Of course.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Yippee! Alright, Act 1 complete. We're only an hour in, so I think we can, like, keep going for sure. Yippee! Alright. We can definitely, like, do the second one and then do a bit of the games, and I think then we can do the last bit on Thursday. What do you say? Because like I don't want to do all of it today because I think I'm just gonna be too tired for that. Where the fuck is the other part of this? Hello? Wait until 2 days later. There we go. But, you know. I've lost my train of thought. Sorry. It's gone now. Forever. It's very fun that we at least get, you know, all of the voice actors being voiced. Except for the Saurians, but like that kind of makes sense that they're not voiced. And some of the NPCs, which also kind of makes sense. Alright, are we ready? For Freddy. Alright. There. Okay, we're gonna go look how our little Saurian friend... I say that's good. Very good. Our little Saurian friend is doing. Whee! Actually, today is Tuesday. Do let me think. But yeah, no, it's next week. I was just gonna say, it would be very fun if that was actually...
Oh, here you are, Kachina!
like if it was this week that the banners changed, but that's not the case. It changes next week, so we can actually wish for Shilonen.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Yeah, she's been a little odd since we started this whole journey.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward.
That is so real. That is so fair.
Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me. And that got me thinking. Am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
Damn, that's deep.
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
Yeah, this is an important stage in life too, Kachina.
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
There's no big rush. Big time rush. Take your time searching for what it is you want to do. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
I need to hear that a lot more often too.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right? When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, "You're eating this tonight," kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Granisi Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
What, me?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Ah, so that's what this is about. I was worried that the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did she think there was something else on my mind? Well, I was worrying about Kachina. She was worrying about me. I should just be honest with her about the rumor. You tell Citlali about the rumor that the sacred flame crystals
A baseless rumor.
Beguile.
But a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Fair point.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Ah, let's go.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Yes, of course. Woo! Medicine born of guilt. I can't read anymore. Ever. Hui. Okay. Funsies. Alright. Wrong teleportation point, but we can just, you know, we can just go there. We could just walk. Yum yum yum. Do I go through? I guess so. Yeah!
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
Fair point. Ah, it's pretty. Yay. So much reading. Cute. We're just staring at scrolls all the time. Whee! A variety of events are recorded in these scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into the distant past. I have flipped through several of them, but still, nothing about the Bloomflower trials, yet the stories they contain. They're almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliances, betrayals. Seems like the Netland of 6th or 7th centuries past, relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly shifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
Ah, I see.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Yeah.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Woo!
Oh? Let me see.
Of course. Hello.
A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milrace?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to 2 things.
The Zephyr and the, crystals?
Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother.
And is that why they went into medicine?
And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
Did the brother become a vet?
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
Possibly. Despite combing through the rest of the scrolls, none of you find any further references.
Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Mutota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
No. Come to think of it, that mysterious Kokazar that Milray mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. I have a feeling a certain Kokazar might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that?
The Teleposaur?
Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this might not be the best time to dive into the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. Guess I'll just give Kakoku the credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur.
Yay.
Let's split up and meet back here later.
Sure thing. Alright, let's go. Let's go find the Kukasaur. Whee! Alrighty. Hello, Nyan. Ooh. Hi. Woohoo! Let's go, let's go. Hello. Nyan, can you tell me any more about that mysterious Kukasaur you mentioned before? You want to make friends with him too? Yes. Yep, that's right. We're gonna find him. Tracking him down is not no easy task because he's always off somewhere on his own. One second he'll pop up in front of us and then vanish into thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. One time he took us to this absolutely beautiful place with this really tall stone gate. And there were so many Kukasaurs there. We wouldn't really trespass on other Saurian territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said that that was his home. Kukasaur's at a stone gate. Sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? He's really easy to spot. If you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty? Yep, light and floaty. You'll know who he is the instant you see him. That seems to be the only description I can come up with. It's fake, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi from me and Milray? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there are too many people around for his liking. Sure thing. Give it to me. Bye. Oh my god, you two. Heyo.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Rar.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't worry.
Whoop, sorry.
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Why is everything shaking so much? Alright. Bye, Versa. Chapeau. Alright, yay. Big. No, not what I meant. Meant to teleport there. Did not read correctly. Hi, guys. Hello.
Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Milani, Kanich, what are you doing here?
Hello.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
Yep.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and elusive?
You give Kanish and Milani a quick rundown on the situation.
In that case, we can help with the search.
Okay.
That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kanich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Woo!
Awesome! Thanks, everyone!
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
Okay, I have a feeling we're gonna find them. There seems to be quite a few, or not, or however, whatever that was. la 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 la. Oh my god, light and floaty? Hi, dudettes. That fruit just now was kind of sour. Try this one instead. It's super sweet. Greetings, fellow Zorians. Hello there. How can we help? I was just wondering, have you ever met a Kokosaur around here who you'd describe as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are you? Ooh, eh? Are light and floaty really such distinct traits? These Kokosaurs seem to have instantly understood what we meant. He's somewhere sometimes you make such noises. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaking about, trying not to be seen. He is often perched on a cliff, just gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple of days back. Huh, well that's not something you see every day. You usually won't go anywhere near them. So is there any way you get a hold of him? I'd forget if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come and join us for some food instead. Come, try this one. Sweet as sweet can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful lead. Guess I'll better wait and see if Milani and Kinich have any other better luck. Okay. The EPist. Whoosh! Superior landing.
Anything on your end, Kinich?
Nope.
Me neither. Kukasaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Oh. Weird.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukasaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he really is hiding from us. I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
Of course.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
I think we'll head back to the Masters of the Night Wind.
All right. I'll update them.
Okay.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
Sure.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck.
Bye.
Okay then, see you later. And thanks for your help.
We're gonna get snuck up on. Masters of the Nightwing. Nightwing. Woo! How fun. Alright. Whee! This way. Elor. Truly.
Let me think.
Kachina, Sweet Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Nope.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this. But not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Fair point.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Hi, Aoife.
Aoife, what brings you here?
Kinich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
I see. Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Sure.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep. Dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Hello. Spooky.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
I'll go.
It's okay. I've got this.
Okay. It's just very slowly. Betcha it's probably gone.
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
It's a very cute one.
Surely that's not...
He's just like Ao's grandparents. A saurian ghost? Cuckoo. No wonder Nyan described him as light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable. Not like any Kukasaur I've ever seen. This must be Mulray's mysterious friend then. The one spreading the rumors about the sacred flame crystals being beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
Technically.
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro?
Love that. Love that. Straight to business. Like, just straight
If it's
on to
treatment you want,
business.
can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
You're dead. Oh, hey, don't be so mean.
He ran off.
You're being mean, Aoife. Are we playing fetch?
Do you think he wants us to follow him?
I do think so.
If only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Yeah, before we fucking... You follow the little Kukasaur spirit, who leads you much further away than you'd expected. Oh, damn. Okay. Hey, Kooky. Run! Hello.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Why have you brought us here?
Ooh. You want to fly?
So, is there something buried here, or what?
I think it's possibly in the air, or he wants flying lessons. Ooh, gaga!
You want us to dig it up?
Sure. Grrr. After some energetic digging, you dig up an old treasure.
These are...
Woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made, and heavily time-worn as a result.
Is that Aoife's grandpa?
Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document... Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
Oh, this is so cute. This is such a cute fucking screenshot. Look at them. Beep. Boop. Cute. History lesson. Hi.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Imara.
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's the little Kukasaurus that is now dead, but was almost saved.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
Oh, so the little one is called Antu.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something...
Oh, he liked that, didn't he?
Enhance a warrior's strength.
That's possibly what caused the conflict.
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
Oh, you pure-hearted.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
Listen, the love for this little Saurian is stronger than any fear.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation.
I wonder if the brother, this guy, like, stole the crystal at the end to enhance his own strength instead of helping the Saurian, and that's why this, you know, Aoife's grandpa was like, fuck you, and went away.
Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low? Ambushing us on the field like that.
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Oh, brother.
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak.
Imara.
The Flowerfeather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
It's not the flame crystals themselves, but the selfish human nature within this particular brother and the ego trip all of them were on. So I think the newer ones aren't necessarily gonna have beguiled the hearts of the many and turned friends to enemies. I think this was already pre-existing to the conscious, like the people, like the power that the crystals potentially promised, are just like what tipped over the barrel, I think.
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixarian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
Damn, man. That is so fucked.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go.
Imara. Anju really wanted to do something good, and yet... Did Anju
Brother,
just die?
Where's Antu? Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
He's not gonna sit down until he knows where Antu is.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs.
Yes.
And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone.
Imara, you selfish bitch.
How could you lie to me, Imara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
Oh, he's so sad.
You think I had a choice?
Yeah!
As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all.
And you didn't orchestrate that, or did the first punch. Come on, man.
Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
This was about Antu.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
I'm going to choke you to death.
He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
That is so fucked up. Oh.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted.
Yeah.
All the hope and trust that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Goodbye.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
Literally anywhere else where you aren't, because you made him lose his most trusted companion, you piece of actual garbage.
Antu!
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's already dead.
Antu! Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me!
Oh.
Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings.
Jesus.
Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no.
Remorse filled his gaze.
Jesus. That is so fucked up. Holy shit.
I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Humans are such bitches.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on.
Dude.
Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it.
Damn, bro.
What are you? You little vulture!
No.
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it.
He just doesn't want to, like, lose the last shred of, like, humanity and friendship that he has left, which is Nampol.
It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner.
So me.
But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
Damn, bro.
Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Yeah. I mean, we are in a better place now.
Medicine born of guilt.
Yeah. Hi, Aoife. So that was your great-great-grandpa?
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Kukusaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed.
Yeah.
And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little Kukusaur gone?
Resting?
Look, over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
I'll go hang out with him
Thanks.
for a bit.
I might need a breather over here.
Oh, that's fair.
I regret lingering for centuries. Unfolding like this before my eyes.
Yeah.
Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
Fair question. As he was in life, so he remains in death. What might he be thinking? It's a great question. Hello. Hi. Antu. Aren't you the blonde gal from just now? Wait, this is your real form? You can turn yourself into a human? That's amazing. Can you teach me how to do it? I wanted to talk to humans, but they don't like me. Do you still remember what happened back then? Oh, only bits and pieces. I remember being in a lot of pain. Remember how worried my friend Nampo was. Afterwards, the pain stopped, and my body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anymore. 'Cause he was dead. I hid and searched, hid and searched. I searched without end. My body kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Jesus. Luckily, I found a nice cozy cave where I huddled up and slept for ages. Then I woke back up again. The world seemed completely different. A cave? Yeah, and there were also these strange patterns on the walls. Some of them even looked a bit like me. Could he mean the remnants of the secret source? That's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating there. When I came out the cave, I saw those evil monsters I returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Milray and Nyan. The three of us had them running in circles. Once I showed my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared. I faintly heard the sound of Nample's voice, calling out for me to come to him. The monsters disappeared. This must have been so after the last Leyline, the final battle against the Abyss. The Leylines had been restored, so at this point, he could have returned to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him? I wanted to, but then Milray came down with the same illness that I had, and I was so worried for him. Nampo said that the sacred flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they'd all been bewitched. So, you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could it have been? They were all such good friends before, and they used to care about me, too. It's all because of those evil crystals. I wish I could gas every one of them into a volcano. But we need them to cure Milray. What should we do? Just as Noble concluded on his scroll, Andrew misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of sacred flame crystals to bewitch human hearts, but rather human greed and scheming. But what can we do now for this poor little creature? Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, wouldn't knowing the truth even make any difference? What's wrong, Wixis? You seem a bit down. I'm okay. Let's head back to where the others are. Andrew's eyes are full of such heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him. The times have changed and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. Yeah, that is fair. Meep, 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 meep. Whee!
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor, Saurian companion.
No.
It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
I think so.
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
Fucking vibes. It's like this guy is like a time traveler, but he's like so used to the modern slang that, you know, he has a very hard time fitting into the slang of this year of our Lord and Savior fucking Celestia, you know? It's funny to me.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Fair.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand.
You sure?
I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
Fair.
That's right. The people responsible, The ones who should have apologized to him are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Yeah.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
I don't know. Is there?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology.
You have?
They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes.
Okay.
In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad.
Yeah.
So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happened, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Something like it. Cool. Never mind what you're trying to do. Can he even be sure he understood you?
Actually, I didn't really understand either.
No.
Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Nope.
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Hey, don't patronize her. She's already struggling with that. The group has a quick strategy huddle.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Okay.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen.
Yeah, like an outsider, one of the clans. We're not the heads.
Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along.
Okay.
As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Sure. Oh my god. I'm kind of tempted to just play through the rest of this, because it's like, you know, like it's only like another hour at most. Right? And then, I don't know what we're gonna do Thursday. Maybe we won't do anything at all. Moo. Let me just quickly check. We can go see if we can check that out. Meep. Alright. There we go to take a quick snack again. While we wait for the time clock to clock its time away. Because, like, we've got another hour until I have to go to bed. And, you know, maybe we can do, like, the games on... Actually, we can just do them after this one, honestly. Yippee! Alright. Okay. The spell of unity. Okay. Maybe we can see if we can do enough to get Aurora on before I go to bed for tonight. I think we're gonna be able to. But looks so cool. Oh, so many people.
So sleepy.
You are contagious.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a How up, did you?
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
Fair point.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
Nah, Aoife relates to all that happened so far. After hearing such a tragic tale, everyone seems a bit gloomy.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era. Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
Marisa. A warrior from Tetokan? Marisa runs an orchid and lives an idyllic, simple life. While normally gentle and easygoing, she dons a mask in battle that ignites her fighting spirit to drive away villains and monsters alike. However, her strength comes at a price, a bottomless appetite that renders her equally ferocious when faced with foes or food. She is also a regular contestant at the Epic Feast Showdown.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukusor Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts, and that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
Yeah.
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off once you've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he?
I mean, sort of, kind of, but also not really, I think? I don't know.
He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Maybe we can, like, figure out a way to make it look like we've purified the crystals, like, little pretending.
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan.
Okay.
When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Yay, let's start fake arguing. Oh god. Well, that's gonna be fun.
Ooh, acting! That sounds fun! Then
Sure
what?
does. Well,
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses.
we're casting off the bad vibes. We don't want no more bad vibes, babe.
Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah, I get where you're going with this. The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain.
Oh.
For the adults watching, it's just a performance, but the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come.
Aww.
At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine.
Yeah.
But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
We need to make a full-scale argument happen.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think? We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
I think you're too pure-hearted for that.
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
This was like the scene in The Lord of the Rings. It's like, you have my axe, you have my cabbages. Auroran, I love you so much. You're
And
adorable.
my Flame Strider.
Yay.
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
It really resonated with me when Lali mentioned a clash between heroes and villains. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mawika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now we need a director, a dude to run the show.
Get it? Oh my god. Everybody's just looking at him. He's like, no, leave me alone. The whole squad's laughing.
Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, hun. Well,
consider it our vote of confidence, Kanich.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Varessa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
That is fair.
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for Ocean Zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can. As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
Woo. That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Milray.
Of course.
I've even come up with a secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that this time we can bring them to a close free from regret.
Yay.
Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah! Woo!
Then let's get this show on the road.
Of course. Yay. Spell of unity. How lovely. Alright. Gonna also try and go check if I can see how far we've progressed in the Auroran retrieval.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting.
Yay.
Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
But you can fly, Paimon.
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
Cute.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
Worthless.
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
Slow and steady.
But the area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like they're trying to block our path.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on. Time for a warm-up.
Yay. Alright, so we get these 3 this time. How fun! Alright. Where's our... like... sing? No idea. Alright.
Coach will take it from here. Control.
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks!
Woo! That loosened me up. Quick as a flash. Step aside.
Hi, Kachina. We're fighting.
I'll stop you in your tracks.
Yay! I'm sure.
Tell me what you see.
On my mark.
Knock him down.
Ha! Don't worry, everyone. We can do it. Bullseye! Bullseye!
Bullseye! We've got to fall back for now.
Whee! Can I, like, get down? To... like, further? Yay. Great.
Excellent. We've secured the Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain.
Let's go.
All tuckered out. Let me give you a hand.
Oh, yay.
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
The poor guy. Okay. Oh yeah. Fuck, we get Sidlali as number 5. Nice. It's kind of strange that we didn't get, you know.
Coach will take it from here. Controlled breathing.
Wait. And... whee.
Nice and easy.
Yippee-ki-yay. I had a thought earlier, but I forgot about that. Yippee. Alright. Cool. Love that. Yay. We also have Sidlali. Whee! With a little pillow. How fun. Oh fuck. Are we like... ah, here.
Find a way to hold them off.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Start the... Fire in the hole.
Laline, he's Papa. Get him. Show no mercy.
Slip, slide. Well played.
That's already it. Damn. Whoosh. Okay.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Big. Yes.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
Oh, they're probably at Mualani's base.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured.
No!
And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Oh no.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
Alright.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Yay. Alright. Bye. There she goes, floating away. Cute. Alright. Where? Ah. This direction. Where the hell is that? Do we like... Can I get up?
How is this not over yet? How many people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller... Looks like the scions of the canopy space is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Can't look far enough down with my mouse, but I would have just to be like, Alright. Help. Guinea! Hi, dude. What's up?
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
Yay.
Alright, you finish this back.
Here comes another.
On my...
Tell me what you see.
Knock him down.
Let's run.
Controlled breathing.
Great.
This isn't over yet.
Time to say hello.
Locked on. Open fire.
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
Whee! Nice.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Wow, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
Case in point.
Anyway, good workout, huh?
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh?
You still look like a 16-year-old. You can't really fucking talk about youngsters.
Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all.
Yeah.
Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back. Next up, time for our little play.
Yay. Alright. It's playtime. Let's go play.
Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the Spell of Unity.
Yay!
Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
Great, then let's do this.
Woo! Alright. Fun! That's gonna be really cool. Ooh. Yay. Alright. Hi, dude.
Oh, finally! We've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Oh, don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
It's just like Eva said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Hey, Mualani. That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Are there actual powers in the crystals?
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
Dark smoke.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me. Now, listen up, Kachina. I give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious.
Beef, you're not good at this.
What did I do again? That is a good question.
Let me think about that.
Think about that.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
Let's chill and edit. What the fuck is going on?
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this? Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker! Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
No. You don't get it! The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest!
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
Mualani, isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge. Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it? And to think I tried so hard.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people. Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Nuh-uh. I love that. And I was like, no, wait for 1 second.
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense?
Oh, she's airing out the dirty laundry.
Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Oh my god, I love that for her. She's like, haha, are you? Are you serious? Oh my goodness.
Is it just me? Or is Shilonen's acting pretty convincing?
I'm pretty sure she is acting.
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
She's been waiting for this.
So sleepy. Why didn't you you wake me up this morning, Kanich.
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Fair.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening.
Oh my god, it's actually turning into fights.
Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Jesus.
Well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats? Oh, what a golden opportunity this could be! Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How, hereby appoint myself your referee! Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich? Huh? Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
It's united hatred for Aha.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yay.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
No list, you say?
Whoa, time out, time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Well, can dish out but can't take it.
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself.
Oh no!
If this goes on much longer, continues for much longer.
You're doing
How
great.
does it go again? Let me see.
Do you have a script?
Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger. We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
You're doing great.
That's us. You ready, Antu? Antu?
Oh, Antu is like having fucking PTSD. Oh my god! Antu is actively just like fucking having PTSD flashbacks. Oh no, baby.
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are. It's sickening.
Huh! Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth
Just
having,
casually
you've
flexing.
gotta take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
Oh, it's not my fault. If only I'd never fallen ill in the first place. I want it to be cured. I don't want to take a flame crystals. Please stop fighting, please.
Antu!
You're up, bro. This ends now. We're here to save the day.
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore.
Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. To the rescue they come.
We will stand united and face the years ahead together. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Now, Auroran.
Got it.
Whee! Oh, look at him go. That's so cute. Unity! There goes the ball. Yay! Unity! Whoa! Rainbows! Cute. There it goes.
The
Flying.
path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on.
Dramatic.
From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
Woo!
What in the... Look! The evil power is fading!
It's fading!
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese. That's not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic. The first and best choice in Natland for centuries.
Psh, cheese! That stuff's for kids. I'd never go near it.
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
Yay! Oh my god! Everybody's buddy again! See?
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well, too. Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina, and we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
Yay!
And some blazed meat stew and volcano cake, too!
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying? I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
She's like, That is adorable. Love that.
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible.
Mawika!
Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
She's so sad. She's like, no, you completely missed my messaging!
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
How? I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you.
No, you should have been harsher. Huh? He's just on the floor.
It seems the evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
This is just like a children's play.
Ooh! Awesome job, bro!
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Ooh. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news.
Hello?
Thank you so much. All of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
See? Told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Yep.
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Muawani. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you.
Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Good night.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Okay. Kinich, man. They're all so rude
all
to each
that's
other.
left are the ocean zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Yeah.
Everyone, over here.
Hi.
Here-san! And, whoa, that's a lot of saurians.
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves.
Oh.
So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients.
All right.
Hey, Kakuku, dude, less chat, more help.
Sure thing, bro.
Gotcha, bro. If I quickly prepare some medicine, fuse it to milk gray. Now comes the most important step of all.
This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. O sacred flame crystal, forged by the will of many, please work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Whee. Cutscene time. Cute. Ah. Cute. This is so cute. I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh. That was so nice. So cute. Oh my god. I'm so glad I played this in one go, actually. Oh.
Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion.
Yeah.
Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace.
And you got to know him for a
His
little
final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. We should be happy for him. Just like he celebrated your recovery.
Exactly.
Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not.
Yeah, due to his greedy brother.
Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases.
Yeah.
As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Aww.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close.
Woo!
From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable.
Yeah.
Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still.
Yeah.
So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
Woohoo!
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
True that.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
Yay. Take part. I will. Don't you worry. Oh, nice. In the banquet hall? I guess so. One sec. Just gonna go run through there, do that real quick. I also want to check, because I haven't yet, because I wanted to see if there is... Oh yeah. Yeah, we're still in the midst of that. Whee! Gotta go all the way down stairs. Get down these stairs. Hello. Like, are we in the, like, the throne room? Where are we going?
Kachina! Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Ah, cute.
Ooh, in that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige. Mmm, so good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys.
Oh, thanks. Very sweet of you.
Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
You seem to have bounced back, Gina.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely was unsure about where my future lay for a while there, but reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it.
Fair point.
So, I've decided to always do my best to help, and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united, forever and ever. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
You're a good kid.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then. Yeah. Making delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life.
Sure
Thanks,
thing.
guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work towards.
Good luck.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that cuckoo thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went?
Love that that's the nickname, Cuckoo-Thesaurus.
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
Not
If
yet.
he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone.
I'll go check on him.
Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
We shall. Let's go. Look for Aoife. You got it, bro. Yeah, sure. Let's go, baby. Let's go see what he's up to. Load faster. Ooh. I am in the tree. Stop being in the tree, please. On to rocks. Meep, meep, meep. Whee! Aoife. Where are you, Aoife? Ah, there he is.
Yo, ancestor man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already?
Yo, ancestor man. Oh my god, I think he reminds me of Dave fucking Strider.
I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt.
Oh my god, he totally is just kind of like Dave Strider. Good god, that's why he felt so fucking familiar.
First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick Saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through. And he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word.
Yay.
That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
Woo! We'll go chat with him and then may do like a couple of games here and there. Hi.
Huh? Yo, bros. What brings you guys here?
Oh, this and that.
Bringing our bros some cake, of course. Kachina made these herself, you know. They're incredible.
For real? In that case, I gotta...
Ah!
Oh, wow. That's awesome, bro.
Hey, save some for me.
Cute. Alright. Okay, so we have... Wait, where do we have it? We have this with you. And we need offensive battles. Oh god, we need to do so many things. Oh, good lord. Well, we can kind of want to go here first. And kind of see how that goes. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them. Latest next week. Not yet. Because that seems hard, and I don't want to do hard. I want to do easy first. Yes. We shall see how that goes. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. You must direct the Saurians well to collect the specified number of precious green fruit. Magma will rain down on the field at intervals. Okay. Guess. Oh god. This is not good. Jesus. Are we like... We're not doing too hot? Alright. Ah, I see. It's like... That would have been extremely fucking... Whoop. Weird. Wee. Alright. Okay. Wee. Upstairs. Yeah. Okay. We're working on it. Yay. Ow. Yeah, no, that is allowed, yeah. Ow. Whee. Okay. Okay, we've completed. Jesus. Alright. Next stage, please. Let's see. Seize all the treasure chests. Okay. Hiding spots are available. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Boop. Okay. Okay. Oh no, actually, yeah, that is fun. Boop. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's wait until that guy comes back. And the last one. There we go. Okay. Whew. Jesus. Slightly stressful. Okay. Let's go take that third one. Oh god. Sure. Alright. Okay. Okay. Guess not. Guess we're not doing that. Right. Yippee! Yay! Yay! And down we go. Way! Yay! Okay. Yay! Get in there. Yover. No, actually that makes more sense. Yonder. Ah, we're already done. Okay, cool. Alright. For now we have enough on that front. Yeah. one will be next soon. Does that? I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to do all that. Oh god, all of them. So we need to do all of them. Well, honestly, let's go. Let's do that. Okay. Me. Sure. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go through it. We got this. Watchtowers. Okay. Buddy. Oh, this is not gonna go well, is it? Yeah, well, at least we got yeah, at least we got that. A little. Okay. We're getting places. Beep. Beep. Okay. No. Okay, Jesus. No. God damn it. No. Go quicker. Okay. Yay. Oh, that's already it? Okay. Next one. Okay. We can do this. We can finish all this, I'm sure. Intermittent tides, watch over the stage, cause SMRs to switch. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Getting there. Doing things. Whee! Meep. Oh, there we go. And there. Ah, that's already it. Cool. Alright, last one. Meep meep. Okay. Okay. Go quicker. Ah, well, it's not too bad. Yay. Meep. Okay. Yes. Getting there. Come on. So close. Oh, god damn it. Whee! Donezo. Alright. Finished. Now we go do the defense thing and the fight thing and then we go. Boop. 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 What do you mean? Oh, no more than 2 times. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck off. Don't care. Alright, that's like right next door, so we can just go. Wait. Alright. So now we just need to go do similarly well on the fighting thing. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I just want, you know. You and you. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Let's go. Let's go do this. We got this. It's just fighting. We're just fighting. That's fine. Oh god. No, we're not just fighting. We're doing a bunch of other shit, aren't we? Oh god. Really? Okay. 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 Cool. Is this a stronghold?
Let's begin.
Keep pushing forward!
Okay. Come on. Faster.
Let's shred, Sharpie! Strike a pose!
As one with wind and cloud. A moment, please. Have a safe trip.
backup, huh? Fine by me.
Okay. Next stronghold is over here. Yeah, there you are. Oh, come on. Girly pop. Boop.
Keep pushing forward!
Oh.
Let the world come alive!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Catch an epic wave!
A moment, please. This could get a little chilly. Let's begin.
Stick around.
Where's the last one? There you are.
Wind Strider.
Have a safe trip.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh.
That's the finishing blow!
Okay. Last stronghold.
This place is up!
Okay.
That's the finishing blow!
There's another ritual piece somewhere. Is that one? Guess there's
Need
also
surfboard?
this. That one. Okay. 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 Come here. Bro. What the hell? Okay. Oop, ritual item. It's already here. And? Is it broken? Yes. Alright, let's go.
That's the finishing blow!
No, come on. Really? There you go. Come on, man. And further.
A moment, please.
Oh my god, really?
Wind Strider.
Let's shred, Sharky! The show begins! Time to shine!
Don't want to wait now. This could get a little chilly.
I'm gonna lose my fucking gold star because of this. Nobody fucking told me there's gonna be extra stuff happening. Ah.
A moment, please.
Carving waves! Shower me with praise!
Let's begin.
Have a safe trip.
Ooh, Jesus.
Let my name echo in song!
A moment, please.
Check this out! Best of luck! Strike a pose!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's begin.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
A moment, please.
Jesus. Okay, cool. Yay. Wonderful. Woo! Fucking hate that so much. How much did that just do? Like, do I need like fully all of them or what? Because I really do need to do all of that. Oh god. I hate that to bits. That's so many things to do. I think, and I'm sorry to say this, I think I'm gonna do this one like off stream. When I'm not actively falling asleep slightly. Because I'm like, this is tiring a little. So I think I'd rather do that by my lonesome and then update you guys on getting Aurora on. Maybe I'll be back on Thursday with actually like just some more Genshin stuff. So I can show them off then. I don't know if that's gonna happen, like what's gonna happen there, but he'll be there, I'm sure, but not today, not tonight. I'm so tired right now, so I think I'll just go to bed right now because like we've finished the story. It was really nice, it was really cute. Sad that we didn't get Aurora on today, but like this is frustrating and I gotta go to bed in like 20 minutes, so I'd rather actually just stop it right here and then get back to you guys with the Aurora that I will have by the end of the week. Maybe I will wait to collect the Aurora so we can do it together on stream when I do stream on Thursday. So we got that in the bag at some point soon. For now, me go bed because I've got a market shift tomorrow, which means 6 hours of just standing in a van and selling shit and getting tremendous back aches, but you know how it is. Ugh. Anyways, I gotta go now. I will go to sleep now. If you want to know any more information on the streams that are happening, tomorrow's gonna be Honkai Star Rail, and on Thursday we're gonna play some more of the Genshin, and then Saturday we'll be back on Hades. Friday will be once more Stardew Valley. So yay! We'll be back in the building, but for now I go bed because I'm EP. I hope you enjoyed. I had a blast with all of these new characters that I haven't seen or heard of before that much, other than like people talking about them on Twitter. So, very nice to get to know a lot of the characters that I haven't gotten to know in Natlan. So yeah, I'll see them around. That was fun. I'll see you guys again tomorrow or Friday or Thursday. Skip the day. Ha! But yeah, hope you had fun. I'm gonna go now. Alright. Oh, wait, fuck. I need to fucking stop that one. And now we go. Bye.